What's happening, everybody? It's Famine from Famine Studios. Big shout out. You guys got me to Legions Con, my patrons, and I want to thank my newest patron, Mitchell Gregory. And as always, the big shout out to everybody. This was a really cool opportunity because you guys know I don't do 112, but there's world building opportunities, and I got to meet up with Wenzilla, but more on that later. Check out the Plunderlings diorama. I mean, this thing was massive and really cool and full of whimsy, and I just love those little things. Every time I go to buy them, the red ones are sold out, and that's the one I really want. G.I. Joe war layout, so damn cool, and I really love what the creators did. They had good posing, which is something you don't often see at conventions, is posing. There was a lot of on-spot stuff. I mean, animal warriors that weren't AWOC, an Indominus Rex that was being ridden by another dinosaur. Then I bumped into this handsome son of a bitch, and let me tell you, a very tender hugger. It was so nice. It was great to meet up with Josh, and we can chat about that later. We did talk about it on World Makers Consortium. This table, they had Lorne from Buffy, second one from the right. That was cool. A Predator made out of Mythic Legions figures. And then Crashbox Customs here, they have the House of Black coming out of Tunnel, and that Indominus was from Axie Toys. I mean, they had stuff from all sorts of toy lines. That's the 5-inch turtles that you could use these 6-inch vehicles. All sorts of different colorways. People were 3D printing things. Went and saw the Beasts of the Cenozoic table. Got to chat with those guys. You've seen them on WMC. If you haven't, please come over and check out that episode. This Moby Dick guy, like, clearly it's supposed to be Moby Dick, but just, like, what ridiculousness from the Armies of Ash. It's just, everything there was cool. There's dinosaur warriors. These reminded me of my childhood and like the things that ran through my head as a kid, like wanting dinosaur action figures that were more people shaped, I guess, which is a weird sentence to say out loud now, but so many various vendors with diorama displays, accessories for 112, things that could be fudged for 118, and then this bad boy, I believe they just launched this as a Kickstarter, or they are. I'm going to be back in that mech. That thing was awesome. These giants, the turtle one was probably my favorite. I didn't get everybody's name, but I did get their cards, and that's a little later in there. But Shelf Gravy, here, they had some really cool stuff that could be very much Star Wars, which it very clearly was, but also other lines. You could just sub out Transformers and different things. Met the guys from Grown Ass Men Toys, and just here's a look at some of the stuff I got. I got that obelisk, and it glows in the dark, which is super cool. Like, It really glows in the dark. AWOC was giving away accessories and stickers. Some of the tables just had various accessories for free. Figureheads that people were handing out for free, stickers, things like that. I didn't take any of the figureheads, but previous to this, I had been really busy, which is why I haven't been posting a lot of toy stuff. I've been working on my house, and these were things that I found digging where my old shed was. So the mice essentially dragged these out and buried them in my backyard for whatever reason. So those legs were from a Jurassic Park 3 toy, and that's from episode 3, the tower. And then downstairs in my basement, which I've been working on, cleaning out, got a dumpster, found some old Jurassic Park toys, one of the Camo Extreme Raptors, and then one of my very original first customs, and boy howdy, I do like to think my quality has changed. I mean, good lord. Anakin, the gruesome, you could swap him as Anakin / Vader, or you have him all crispy crittered. Then I can't remember who this dude from the 80s is, so somebody who's an 80s aficionado, let me know who he is. I found a bunch of robes, like the plastic robes that used to be frequent with the figures. Now we get the cloth goods. A really cool mortar in great shape. I'm not sure where that was from. And then Amanda Kirby from JP3. So that was cool to find. Black Friday sales came and went. I did get myself a Grand Inquisitor for $4.80. It's very reminiscent of the original price when I collected, so that was cool. And then Bjorn sent over this wonderful care package with some Bith bodies, the Revan set that I was unable to pick up, 2 of the G.I. Joe baby crocodiles, or alligators? Crocodiles. They said, see you later, so I'm guessing they were alligators? Anyway, had to put those guys in the poor, like, terrified pose, by the way. That one's missing their hands and heads. That's a great body. That Jurassic Park box is one of the coolest things anybody's ever sent me. You can't tell that there's not a toy in there. That's how good that is. And it just looks fantastic. So I'm definitely going to have a little toy store somewhere in Gimmick with that, or a little kid wandering around holding that. Or maybe Famine. Maybe Famine and Gimmick has that on a shelf. But again, I want to thank Bjorn for the awesome care package. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week. I wanted to give you an update of what's going on, and then also clue you guys in on this. So be sure to like and subscribe and check out the next project. What do you say we turn my basement into a spaceship? With its own lore and everything. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go world building on a 1-to-1 scale. Go.